I am the younger sister and maid of honor for our beautiful bride. Can we all take a minute and look at her? It's like beautiful bride. Excuse me if I cry because I don't compliment Melissa often, so take it in. I want to thank you all for coming. I know your support of Ben and Melissa tonight means the world, honestly. But there was a time when I was in 1st grade, Melissa was in 3rd. I approached her with a crush I had. She informed me that there was no way I knew what love was. I was apparently experiencing puppy love, whereas Melissa was experiencing marriage love. She was right. I am so glad we're all here for the wedding of Melissa and Tom Van Eyck-Turn. I sure do. Growing up, Melissa and I had plenty of adventures. There was a time when we were both in elementary school, and Steve, raise your hand, Steve, our older brother, had a good friend convince Melissa to call the operator. How weird is it that there was an operator when you dialed 0? And tell them that someone fell off of our roof. Well, she did. And the next thing you know, there's a cop and an ambulance at our front door. I recall locking myself in my bedroom crying. Sorry, Ben's cracking me up over here. But Melissa was always more brave than I. She stood right behind Steve as he answered the door and told them it was a prank call. They were not at all amused. We went through a string of babysitters growing up, none of whom we were very nice to. There was one who we were bound and determined to scare off. One day, we decided while she was vacuuming our hard-working mother's house that we were going to hide her glasses behind the wheel of her car. Well, I'm not sure she ever did find those glasses, but she didn't run them over because she was parked on the street. There was no need to reverse. We put them behind the back wheel and she just drove off. Needless to say, a few years later, after our mom found out, she was very proud of us. One day, Melissa was driving me home from high school. We were in a neighborhood off of the main streets, and I informed Melissa that I had never been in a car that had run a stop sign before, at least to my knowledge. Melissa took it upon herself to give me that experience. Next thing you know, there are red and blue lights behind us, and Melissa pulls over. The cop asks for license and registration, as they do. She looks at him and says, "My license is at home." About a mile up the road. We start laughing, as teenage girls would, and he proceeds to ask us if we have the munchies. We naively say yes. We were high school girls and we were hungry after school. I'm still not sure how we got off without a ticket. All stories aside, I've always looked up to Melissa. She is one of the most determined, hardworking, and independent people one could meet. And I'm really happy she found someone who compliments her so well. Which brings me to Ben. The first time he came over for a family dinner, I burped at the kitchen table, just like the lady I am. My mom proceeded to call me a piglet, which offended Ben way more than me burping alone. I knew at that point he would have some adjusting to do to our family dynamic. Over the past 6 years, Ben has not only adjusted, he has been more than welcome and quite possibly toned us down, although it might not show much. But his kindness and generosity are overwhelming to all that have met him. Whether you are needing an umbrella in the pouring rain while waiting for a bus, or a stranger in need of a ride, both are situations that have actually happened, Ben will always offer his assistance when needed. Ben and Melissa are perfect together. If you have not witnessed them dancing or them singing their famous My Boo duet, you should definitely ask. I'm so happy they found each other. Can we all please raise a glass and cheers to them and their happily ever after?